All right. Listen, um, getting a gym membership is actually like one of the easiest thing to do. When you about starting your fitness journey. If I get asked like, if I get a pound for every time I get asked like, how do you stay consistent? The first question obviously is, how many years have you been doing this? And basically, I can say for over 6 years thereabouts, yeah. And then the next one question is, how do you stay consistent? First of all, yeah, you need to actually want to do this by yourself. I cannot motivate you to go to the gym every day. The motivation needs to come from within, yeah. It needs to be you wanting to be there. So that's first thing first is you actually wanting to be in that space, not anybody pushing you to go to the gym. So then I'll say putting too much expectation in yourself the first few months in the gym is one of the reasons why people actually fall off. Like you cannot expect to lift what I will lift just within 2 months, or even lift half of what I will lift within the first 2 months. I'm not saying it's not possible. Obviously, everybody's journey is different. You might probably have it in you before too, but then trust me, you cannot lift what I will lift within 2 months. So I'll say first things first is you manage your expectations properly. You don't set unrealistic goals for yourself the first 2 months and think you won't fall off. Because if you're saying I will lose 20 pounds within the first 2 months, yeah, and you're not seeing that, then you start asking yourself, if it is actually what you're being in the space. Do you understand? But if you set realistic goals, the first 2 months, you're here to just enjoy yourself, have fun in the gym, and get used to being in the gym the first few months. I trust you. Trust me, you will want to be in that space every day because you're just having fun in the space, not putting too much pressure on yourself to, achieve these in quote goals, yeah, within the first few weeks, few months thereabout. So it's just I would just say manage your expectations properly. Yeah, set realistic goals for yourself. The second one is maybe third one, get a partner that can hold you accountable. I'm not saying partner in like you know what I mean, but I'm saying a gym partner that can actually hold you accountable for every session you miss. If you a partner that can, hey, come on, let's go to the gym. It's time for our session. And yes, you too, you can be that partner for somebody. So having somebody to share that 1 hour, 2 hours, no, 2 hours is a lot for a beginner. Sorry, forgive me. 1 hour thereabouts, you know, that helps you actually stay consistent a lot than you even can imagine. Yeah, that's second one. Then the third one for me is I'm not trying to sell a service for you. Getting a personal trainer your first few months you are in the space. Yeah, it does help you a lot because obviously if you're paying for a service, you will want to use your service if paid for. Yeah. If you're paying me to offer to give you a service of give you my time 1 hour per week, 2 hours per week, depending on what you agree on, you will want to turn up for the service. I don't know if that makes sense. And you're paying me for a program for whatever it is you're paying for, yeah? You will want to actually turn up and get this service, yeah, because you've paid for it. That's that's something that people think I could just go to the gym and just go use whatever it is I see there. It does not really work like that. You get lost because there are so many people in the gym, and at some point it will get overwhelming, not knowing what to actually do. Do you understand what I'm saying? So again, I'll say the next one. I lost count of the number. The next one is actually, keeping it simple. You're not doing overcomplicated, like whatever you see on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube, you're trying it out in the gym. No, keep it simple. The basic programs. Get your squats good form, get your bench good form, your dumbbell curls good form for the first 2 3 months. That's good. Doing split squats and you trying to be jumping everywhere with your bars behind you. And no, keep it simple. Do not overwhelm your body, because you going too much will overwhelm your body. I don't know if that makes sense, but yes, I see people the first few days in the gym, first few weeks in the gym, you're trying to attempt to do too much, basically. Yeah, that's the phrase, too much. Do not do too much. Keep it simple. You're a beginner. Give yourself time to grow into this. We didn't all start from lifting too much weight or having this crazy idea of exercise. No, we did not start like that. So yes, that's it. Then the next one. This is the one that pisses me off so much. Sorry. I see people coming into the gym, and the first question they ask me, do you take supplements? What supplements do you take? Sweetheart, you were just starting. Why not enjoy yourself first of all before overwhelming your body with too much supplement? Creatine, protein powder, pre-workout, post-workout, yada yada. No, it's too much for a beginner. Why are you overloading your body with too much creatine? Why are you overloading your body with too much supplement? It does not really need at that particular time. So yes, I think, yeah, then again, it is the fault of the personal trainers, yeah? When I say it is the fault of the personal trainer, I actually do mean it, because I have this friend just few weeks in the gym, and she sent me a message like, do you think it's okay for me to take creatine? My personal trainer asked me to buy creatine. And I'm like, why do you need creatine? You're not trying to go for a powerlifting competition. You're not trying to be a professional weightlifter. You're just in the gym to get fit. Do you understand? Why do you need creatine? Ask him that question. Why are you selling creatine to a beginner? That's the first question. Why do they need creatine? You've not even pushed the body to the max before actually adding creatine to it. You're just introducing creatine the first few weeks of training. You're introducing creatine to these people's body. I think this conversation needs to be separate. So I have few more tips. Yeah. So it's actually great when you track your progress, because you know it leads on to the next tip I have. So track your progress. Yeah, get a little notes. Today I had 4 sets of these easy. The next day I'm going to add a little bit of 1.25 kg and see how easy it is. Track your progress, your gradual progress, and that keeps you motivated, because oh, yesterday I had 10 kg, today I'm having 12. That will make you actually feel like, yes, I'm actually I'm actually making progress, basically, in this thingy that I am doing. I don't know if that makes sense. So just track your progress from the little the first day, or if it's weekly, track your progress weekly. This week it was this hard, last week it was not. So just track your progress and see if you're improving, if you're progressing, or you need to actually do better. Yes, tracking your progress makes it a whole lot easier for you to for you to stay in this space. Yeah, it makes it easy for you to stay consistent in this thing. And the final bit, yeah, this is where I end it off. Celebrate the little wins. If you're having extra 1 rep, if you're adding extra 1 rep, you should celebrate it. You're doing great. Extra 1 rep, extra 10 kg, extra 1.25 kg, no matter how little it is. If I go from 150 to 152.5, yeah, on bench, it feels like a whole lot of progress for me, because it is a whole lot of progress. Not even it feels like. The little wins you have, they add up to the bigger wins. If that makes sense. The little wins you have, they add up to the bigger wins. You don't jump from beginner to advanced trainers like us. You start little by little. Celebrate the little wins. Then at the end of the year, if you see those little wins you celebrated during the year, you see how big it is, yeah? You see the combination of those little wins, they give you the big wins. So this is where I'll end my video for today. This is my first one. So Don't be too harsh on the comment and on your expectations. Obviously, going forward it will be better, but give the same off me now. Yeah. So yeah, tada. Bye bye.